Grand Rising, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Joy, and I got Peanut in the back today. As you can see, I was trying to give you guys, well, I guess I did, a synopsis of my morning routine. However, the unexpected flat tire. Well, most people would be pretty upset, pretty disappointed, maybe even, I hope not as bad, to deciding that they don't want to do van life. But these are things that happen. There's actually a couple scenarios that went down this morning. Prior to my noticing the flat tire, a lady pulled up to me and she pulled on the side of my van and then she backed up. So I was thinking, like, why would she park right beside me? I was sitting with the door open and Peanut was sitting outside, and then she says, "Do you need some assistance?" I'm like, "Excuse me?" She's like, "Well, it looks like you live in your car, and I was wondering if you needed any assistance, if I could maybe give you $20 or something, like, to help you out." And I was like, puzzled, because you just approached me out of nowhere, and that's what granted, if she was a good Samaritan, by God, I am so grateful for her, but I was puzzled because I was sitting in the van and I was crocheting, so she kind of caught me off guard. Anyhow, she says, "I noticed the dog, and, I just love dogs, this, that, and the third." And as she was talking to me, I looked over, and there's a gentleman walking who clearly was homeless. Okay, I am not homeless. I live in my van by choice. I have family, that would love to take me in and help me out if that's what I needed. But no, this is my choice. Not to say that it's wrong, any problem for anybody who is homeless and who does need assistance, because I do need help. I still work, and I do take donations, excuse me, or what have you. But like I said, she threw me off guard. And the gentleman was walking, and it looks like he had came from Chick-fil-A, and he had bags of food in his hand. And clearly you could see he was homeless. But I said to the lady, I said, thank you very much. I said, but I'm sure there are others, that would be in need of the $20 more than me. Or the money more than me. But thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And like I said, I didn't turn her down because I didn't need it. I could always use an extra $20. Do not ever get me wrong, okay? But what is the difference between me and the gentleman walking? I mean, clearly, I don't have a lot, but I got more than he does. I mean, I'm in the van. I'm with my dog, yes, but we have shelter. He had none. I did not notice at the time that I had the flat tire, but I was still grateful that she offered. So anyhow, the gentleman came up. He approached me after she pulled off. And he's like, ma'am, I'm not sure if you're homeless or not, but I'm homeless. And do you have $1 or something you could spare? And I kid you not, as I saw him coming, the universe told me not to accept the money from her. And you might, please don't misunderstand my heart. Don't misunderstand my intentions. Don't ever think that I feel like I'm better than anybody or too good to receive. Because as I told you, I can always use another $20. So the gentleman walked over to me, and like I said, I have much more than he does. And he's like, I'm trying to get a blanket. I was freezing last night. So I said, well, sir, I don't have any cash, which I didn't, but I can give you a blanket. And I took the comforter off my bed and gave it to him. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm positive. I could afford to give him that blanket, not because I'm better than him, but because I had a little more and I had enough to share. So I did give him the blanket. I have more blankets in the apartment that I'm trying to clean out. So it was just a blanket I brought at the thrift store because I needed a blanket when I was up in Delaware visiting my son. Anyhow, it served its purpose. So here, sir, of course you can have it. Then I get out the van and boom, there's a flat tire. So I start pulling. What I tried to do, I tried to go to Wawa, which isn't far, and thought I was going to be able to maybe put some air in the tire, not realizing that it was flat. So I came back over here to change the tire, and I started changing the tire, and the gentleman was walking by, and he started to help me. Now here's the thing. I could have been clearly upset and frustrated because I had the flat tire. But instead of feeling like, it's the end of the world and what am I going to do? I know how to change a tire. So that's why I started pulling everything out to change the tire. But guess what I realized? The wire thing to jack the tire up, to jack the car up, I couldn't find it anywhere. I don't know what happened to that piece. But this is a brand new jack. I don't understand. So anyway, long story short, the gentleman was trying to help me. He ran to his house, got his vehicle, and came back with his jack. He was able to jack the car up, put the spare on, and boom. Now, mind you, a couple days ago, actually last week, I just bought a brand new tire for the driver, the rear driver side. And now it's the front driver's side. So go figure. What am I running over, right? So I say all that to say, this is the start of my morning. I didn't make any money during Amazon because I had to cancel my route. But I will do Grubhub after I go find me some coffee because I do not like Cracker Barrel's coffee. It's so weak. It is just horrible. So I'm going to go either buy a coffee from McDonald's which I think that's what I might do because I have my creamer in my trusty refrigerator already. So I'm gonna go get me some creamer, and then I'm gonna drive Grubhub until it's time for me to do my second Amazon route, which I didn't get to do the first one. So it'll be my first Amazon route. But did you guys see my scarf that I'm making? So I have a cousin in Connecticut who vends outside. You know, he sells oils, and he's got some fanny packs, he's got hats and scarves, he's got other things that he's vending. He sells them, and he's outside. It's really cold in Connecticut, so I figured I make that hat and scarf specifically for him, you know, to help keep him warm while he's outside. So I didn't even get to finish my grandchildren's hats and scarves for the winter, but they have so many that I've made them throughout the years. And my daughter has 4 children. The older one has so many, she can give the twins that I made them, so they can wait that I make, you know, the next one for them for this year. But I am on my way to the gas station, and I'm not sure which gas station I'm going to get to first. I'm going to Wawa's. Definitely going to Wawa's. I'm going to go to Wawa's. I'm going to get my hot water. I'm going to make my coffee and my oatmeal. And then I was going to show you guys all these things that I do in the morning until I noticed the flat tire. But since I had the flat tire, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, I was telling you, see, I talk so much, that a lot of things could have happened. Me getting this flat tire right here where I did, I was able to get the tire changed, recognize that I need to figure out what to do about my jack, because I could have been in a situation where there was nobody to help me, you know, in a place where I couldn't find any help, and then that would have been so much worse. So, you know, the universe always provides, always provides. So now I'm in a place where I know what I need to do. I can move forward. All right, this video is pretty long. The stupid phone keeps shutting off on me because something is not enough storage, and I don't have no pictures on here. That's another story for the next day. So I just got to say real quick, I just tried to start Gypsy, and she won't start. So I don't know what's going on today, but I'm just going to breathe. I'm just going to breathe. Then I'll figure it out after that. But right now, that's what I got. And it's not the starter, because I just bought a starter. What is it? Why? And why now? I just fixed the flat tire. You know what? I'm not even worried, because, like I said, the universe always provides. So at this moment, I'm going to get Mr. Blue, and I'm going to move forward from there. Okay? So right now, this is where we are, and this is where we at. So enjoy the rest of your day. Maybe I have a relaxing Saturday. Either way, it is what it is. Blessings.